commencer la quête, mission. Voilà. D'accord, c'est l'Astral Express. Et ben c'est parti. Bon, j'ai fait des petites invocations sur... En fait, c'est vrai que j'aurais dû l'essayer avant, mais je suis pas trop fan.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you! We can talk things out!
Trop mignon, Pom Pom!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Dans ses yeux, c'est une cible. C'est trop bien.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Alors, on s'est quitté avec Aventurine... Non! Je sais plus comment on s'est quitté. Bref, j'avais trop hâte de faire la suite.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Le fossoyeur. Je t'appellerai toujours Boutil, t'inquiète pas. Comme un carreau.
Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you've seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
Elle est trop bien sa voix.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet, I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourself.
This?
Attendez, juste 2 secondes.
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Xianzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo.
Franchement, Boutil, il a la classe. Franchement, il est bien.
And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold. Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know. Alright then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger,
Alright then. Tell me, what kind of
Ah, my friend, this question is a hard one. I don't think everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called...
This reply does not instill trust, and only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together: never bully the weak, never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could...
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Well, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now.
Où est-ce qu'elle C'est pas sympa de dire ça d'accord. Bref.
My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some...
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to...
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal.
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps... I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably to reckon that nihility emanators don't exist. Well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them, but I'd advise you to move fast.
Maintenant, moi, je crois plus en personne. Hein. Je crois qu'en moi. Hein. On voit où ça nous a mené de faire confiance aux gens.
We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true.
J'ai mon pote qui se fout de ma gueule. Alors, on ne sait pas ce qui se passe au pays des rêves, ni si ce que la protectrice elle-même dit est vrai.
And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not up to you. Did you know?
People who come to the land of dreams for the first time. They'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky.
Ok.
Be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slap.
A single slash of a blade. Isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no truth. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illumined.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true Penacony's Dream Master.
Maître des rêves de Penacony.
That's just another reason that you can't stay. Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me. We are one.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
J'ai même pas lu depuis tout à l'heure.
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now...
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not...
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?"
Mon pote vient de me spoil. La preuve d'une telle malveillance, même en sachant qui je suis. Sachez que vous n'êtes pas le premier et que vous ne serez pas le dernier. Cette scène s'est déjà produite plusieurs fois. Et en général, face à mes questions, la plupart des gens répondent « Et pourquoi je n'y arrive pas moi ?»
The result has invariably
C'est vrai
been
que je
that
pourrais
they can't.
faire ça pour lire. C'est vrai que je pourrais le faire, mais bon.
You are confident, but be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The chords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do 137 individuals, that is how many heathens I have exiled since I became, and here I stand again. About to add another mark to the tally.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will.
Vous allez tous mourir.
But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
Oh non. Bref.
A wise choice.
Moi, je voulais qu'elle reste. Tant pis.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength, Akira. A befitting name.
Un monde de circonstances.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Point de vue de Robin, au même moment de
Attention,
Robin.
please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin!
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. But you just mentioned about...
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere.
And then those chips simply disappeared.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the... Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my...
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Hein? Non, bon, express.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Ouais, bon, c'est pas Robin, c'est pas... c'est de base. Oh là là. Ça va plus, moi. C'est... Merde. J'ai plus son nom. J'ai oublié son nom. Ah. Ça va pas me revenir, mais... Elle a un masque de renard. Je sais plus son nom.
This press it at just the right moment in the celebration, and there could be an unexpected treat
Oui,
in
bien
store
sûr.
for you.
Ah, j'ai oublié son nom.
All right.
J'ai
It looks
oublié
like
la
there are
langue.
other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
Non, mais c'est pas Robin, c'est... Ah, je sais plus.
Can I drive it without a license?
Je dois aller où? Là-bas. C'est bon, je crois reconnaître un peu. Je reconnais où je suis. C'est bon.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and...
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but
as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be...
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations.
Son nom va me revenir, mais qu'à la fin, quand elle va partir. Quand je vais la voir, hein, parce que...
You've had quite a bit to
Vraiment...
drink.
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Je me suis fait mal.
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job.
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that...
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you...
well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Non, il ne part pas un mauvais coup. C'est rejoindre la galaxie, ça va.
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions...
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC... Of course the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations...
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Comment il va le trouver? Parce que là, Aventurier, il est dans un endroit... Bref.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Ouais, allez le chercher. Touchez pas la topaz. Ni Aventurier, ni... Enfin, les touchez pas. Je voulais dire quelque chose, mais j'ai oublié.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my beat. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured.
Ah, là, il y a demi-tour. Et j'arrive pas à reconnaître... J'arrive pas à dire son nom. Parce que c'est pas Robin.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic super...
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I
can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin!
Preparation is important. But the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone.
Après, je ne sais pas.
If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse.
Parce que je me rappelle dans la quête, elle est morte. Enfin, elle est variément morte. Hein. Voilà, parce que c'est compliqué.
Regarding the recent mishap,
Faut suivre la quête.
I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's a...
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain in the red light. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will...
Even if you say so, Miss Robin.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Je reconnais pas la voix. Enfin, si, mais... Oh, mais j'arrive pas... Je l'ai même pas dans ma box en plus pour vous montrer perso, mais...
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness.
Huh? What was I just doing?
Here, take this,
Voilà.
little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the
Pour le moment,
family.
je retiens son prénom. Et je le savais que c'était pas Robin. Hein, voilà, je le savais hier. J'espère qu'elle va vraiment faire sauter Kanakoi.
Make sure to take good care of it until the
En fait,
opening
peut-être
of
que
the
son truc a
Charming
changé,
Festival.
mais... Je
Then,
pense pas, hein.
when the show reaches its climax, you never know. Something very exciting might happen.
Ouais, tout faire sauter. Bon, du coup, Ah, on retourne sur le pionnier maintenant. On retourne sur moi. Let's go. Pendant
We're
ce temps...
back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
Luciole, épouse-moi. Attends, on est de retour là où tout a commencé. C'est par ici que tu vas rentrer à l'endroit. Pénétrer dans les... Attends, quoi? Tu vas pénétrer dans la véritable Penacony, terre des exilés. Ok.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once
Moi
more.
aussi. Non.
But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you.
Alors moi aussi je vais faire ce voyage à tes côtés, mais pas aux côtés
As
de
you might have
Stan.
heard,
Aux côtés de toi.
I also
comme ça.
go by
Comme ça,
another
comme ça.
name.
Oui.
Stellaron
Et
Hunter Sam.
j'ai réussi à pas me faire spoil ça, parce que j'avais fait les quêtes vraiment en retard. Quoi? Là j'ai des trucs maintenant qu'on sélectionne les trucs. Moi je sélectionne la souris, c'est plus facile. Tu m'as menti, tu es l'âme de Luciole. Tu vas bien?
I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you.
Non, alors, tu m'as fait peur quand la saloperie de, je sais pas comment ça s'appelle, le truc là, il t'a planté.
I know you have many questions.
Oui,
Do
la
you
mort.
remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme, in that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations.
Attends, quoi?
Drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
Un loup d'argent, Silverwolf.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind,
S'il vous plaît, on
as
va
if it
pas
was up after the momentary numbness subsided. I found that my body was absolutely
Dans le
unscathed.
monde des rêves, du coup, dans le monde des rêves, tu ne meurs pas.
I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream.
Oui, donc en fait,
Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies
Si je
another,
comprends bien,
more
en fait,
chaotic, more primal memory zone.
Robin doit
Its
être
name,
aussi
Land
dans la
of
Terre
the
des Exilés.
Exiles.
Enfin, je crois. Bon, après, je suis sûre et certaine, non, c'est ça. Parce que, enfin, en même temps, j'allais dire tous les morts, mais il y en a que 2.
And so,
Voilà.
then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could. And after, all my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago, when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape. And I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one.
Ah, mais du coup, on est tous dedans, en fait. Enfin, non, bah non. Oubliez ce que j'ai dit.
And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
Je ne comprends rien. Vas-y. Je suis un joueur débile.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations.
Mon personnage est bête.
I just want to say,
Ah,
you are very close to the final answer.
ça me dire que tout est...
Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place.
Non!
Please close your eyes.
Je veux pas que tu te transformes en singe.
Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart.
Vivez, je payerai des rêves dans
And
ton cœur.
remember, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us.
Ah non, pas encore. Hein. Après un cri strident, une vague épaisse et intense de souvenirs s'engouffre dans votre poitrine. La ravageant. D'accord, la ravageant. Votre conscience se disperse comme des flocons de neige pris dans un tourbillon qui s'éparpille, se dissolvent et se répandent dans des turbulences du courant. Ok. D'innombrables voix se mettent à résonner dans la symphonie de la mémoire comme un tonnerre rugissant. Et parmi elles, un écho se détache avec une clarté exceptionnelle. Vous savez ce qu'il s'agit de la jeune fille? Vous savez qu'il s'agit de la jeune fille à côté de vous. Vos cœurs battent au même rythme, calme, puis plus calme encore. Jusqu'à ce que dans cette obscurité silencieuse, des souvenirs surgissent. Souvenirs.
I never knew you could do this.
Ah, c'est incroyable. Mais trop bien l'image. Oh, Blade en plus.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Ah, Blade a son permis.
That is...
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
Je l'appelle la petite péché.
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive.
I'm not so sure about that.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Such a long time.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall.
Is that also part of this?
It's in your script too.
Sorry.
Their destiny won't change just because... I told you before. It's about...
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the...
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet.
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
T'as pas envie de mourir dans l'accident de voiture.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Well,
Hey, don't Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do.
after today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Akane, ravi de voir que tu es sain et sauf. Mais elle est à côté de nous.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as death.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances, and every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family, but from the whispers of the residents, they've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
D'ailleurs, j'allais dire, on va. Si Robin elle est là, mais son frère il est sûrement là aussi, parce que lui aussi s'était débrouillé par la mort. Ça, c'est. Je me rappelle. Je me rappelle.
it's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him.
Gallagher, qu'on rappelle qu'il a 13 ans.
Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
D'accord, papa.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Attends, j'ai pas. Ça. Allez! Attends! Y'a pas un coffre là-bas? Non, y'a rien. Il y a des gens, mais.
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Ok. Bon, allez, on va courir un peu là. J'imagine qu'il faut faire le tour.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Attends. Bien, voilà. Ils sont où là-dedans? Oui, d'accord. Boum. Inspecter. Oh, j'avais pas fait gaffe en fait. J'avais pas fait gaffe. D'accord. J'avais pas fait gaffe en fait. Mais ah d'accord. Il est au-dessus de moi. Allez, l'ascenseur. Ouais, mais il est un peu flippant le fond comme ça.
Nice.
C'est moi ça. Sur mon téléphone. Pourquoi il y avait un inspecté? Bref. Wow.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
Wow.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. What's even more bizarre is that this
Les 12 pays des rêves. Les 12.
place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The lake.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there.
not coming with us?
J'allais demander, tu viens pas avec nous?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation.
Non, mais viens avec moi!
Sure.
Viens avec nous!
Let's reconnect later.
Oh, j'ai le numéro de Luciane!
Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
Hein? Il y a Michel là-bas.
Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Oui. Qui donc? Oui, ça va.
He's right over there, the Reverie Hotel's bellboy.
Le gros.
How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron said... We'd better check, just to be sure.
Allez, on va aller voir le fils de Furina.
Trash can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Dans la tête de Kélus. Qu'est-ce que j'aimerais être à sa place? Bon, Micha, qu'est-ce que tu fais ici, toi?
Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself.
Non, c'est mon père.
I'm the...
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream.
C'est déjà rencontré dans un rêve. Oui, c'est mon père.
Oh. And who might this be?
Hein? Donc, en fait, il peut voir Chrono.
Tick-tock! Old friend and new...
Your, memory zone, Mika?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all... How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public.
Dormeuse, c'est qui?
So, this is...
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This... Sleepy.
Oui,
Can you describe...
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
J'ai compris, d'accord. Ce n'est pas vraiment ce que je pense.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
Ouais, bien sûr. Fais pas de mal à une mouche. Ouais, ouais. On parle pas de la même bestiole.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. but he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
Moi j'ai envie de le déranger.
Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Fire...
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside
On l'a
guests.
déjà rencontré et non, c'est pas elle.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair.
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beach. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Brock. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon. So there should be enough time.
All right then. We'll follow your plan.
No.
Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Attends. J'ai envie de poser les trois, hein, mais... C'est forcément Gallagher le coupable.
Yes, that's my thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, but we still... Say, you mentioned before that you saw a clocky that only you could see, right? I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
Ah, tu sais, c'est pas si grave de encore jeune dans sa tête, hein.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Ah, tu sais, papa, c'est pas grave, hein. Regarde-moi.